In this video, we're going to be looking at a range of tenses: the simple past tense, the past progressive tense, and the past perfect tense. Let's begin by recapping how to use these tenses. The simple past tense is used to describe actions which have already happened and are now complete. The simple past is usually formed by adding ed or d to the end of a root verb. For example, I looked through a telescope, the singer coughed and dropped the microphone. However, irregular verbs do not follow this rule. For example, tell becomes told, eat becomes ate, teach becomes taught. For example, the netball player caught the ball and threw it towards the net. The past progressive tense is used to describe a continuing action that took place in the past over a period of time. To form the past progressive tense, you need to use was for a singular subject or were for a plural object, plus a present participle. The present participle is the ing form of a verb. For example, the sheep were solving a puzzle, the witch was cackling loudly. Finally, the past perfect tense describes actions which were completed before a point in the past. The sentence makes it clear that the action has already finished. To form the past perfect tense, we use the word had and add it to the beginning of a past tense verb. The children had performed a script. The man had put on a harness before his bungee jump. To find out any more about these tenses in more detail, have a look at more videos on the Twinkl website. Now let's take a look at the first question. You need to tick one box next to each sentence to show which verb is underlined in those sentences. The butterfly was fluttering its wings. The detective used a magnifying glass and the pupils had wanted to visit the aquarium. Before you try and complete the question, think back to what you have already learnt about the different tenses and how they are formed. Let's look at the first sentence. The butterfly was fluttering its wings. Which tense uses was plus the present participle? Well done if you remembered that it is the past progressive. Now let's look at the third sentence. The pupils had wanted to visit the aquarium. This sentence uses had plus the past tense verb. Therefore, it must be the past perfect. The underlined verb in the second sentence simply says used. This is the simple past tense. For this next question, you are being asked to work out which tense is underlined in the following sentence. A gaggle of geese flew across the farm while the sheep were grazing. Tick one option. Pause the video and press play when you have an answer. How did you get on? First, we can see that both underlined verb forms are in the past tense. Therefore, we can eliminate the second option as it refers to the present tense. To make the past perfect, you need the word had plus the past tense verb. There are no underlined verb forms with had in it, so the fourth option cannot be correct either. Let's have a look at the remaining underlined verb forms closely. The first underlined verb form is flew, which is the simple past tense. The next underlined verb form is were grazing. We know that were plus the present participle is how you form the past progressive. So the correct answer was the simple past and the past progressive. Great job if you got that one right. For our final question, you're being asked to look at the sentence, then rewrite the underlined verb in the tense in the brackets below. The crab scuttles along the beach while the seagull searches for food. You may wish to write your answer down on a whiteboard or a piece of paper, or you may just wish to say your answer out loud. Pause the video now and hit play when you are ready. Do you have an answer? Great. Let's look at the original sentence. The crab scuttles along the beach while the seagull searches for food. The first verb form scuttles needs to be changed to the simple past tense. To do this, we generally add d or ed. Therefore, scuttles becomes scuttled. The second verb form searches needs to be changed to the past progressive. As seagull is a singular object, we will use was. Then we need to use the present participle, which becomes searching. So the answer is was searching. Excellent work if you got that one correct. If you're looking for any more videos just like this one, make sure you head to the Twinkl website to check them out. See you next time.